especially for practical nursing students. I have two very amazing people with me, Amaka and Gurpreet. She got 94% in her exit exam, 85%. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel Life of Shraddha Shali. I hope you all are doing great. So this video is going to be in English for all my Indian viewers. I just want to let you know, and this is especially for practical nursing students of Fleming College especially, but every student who's giving their practical nursing program and they are in the program and they are thinking about exit exam, because exit exam are the exams that college conducts for students no matter what college you are in. But usually before starting your consolidation and your internship, you have to give this comprehensive exam. I was in Fleming College, and for me this exam was there, and the passing marks was 70%, and I was clueless when the time I was giving this exam, and I heard so many rumors and it was all so confusing. So I decided to make a YouTube video for all of you, all the aspiring practical nursing students, or all the students who are still in the third semester or fourth semester worrying about your exit exam. This is the video for you. And for that, I have two very amazing people with me. I want to introduce you with my friends here, Amaka and Gurpreet.
Hi guys.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
No problem.
No problem.
So I want to tell you something, that these here are the overachievers. I'm telling you that. She got 94% in her exit exam, and he got 85%. I got only 80, so I'm good. But these are the people who are going to guide us, and I'm going to ask some questions from them. I'm going to tell my personal experience and I'm going to ask them. So before starting this video, I want to just tell you that this is the video for you. So wait, watch it till the end. And before starting it, I want to introduce my friends. Please tell us something about yourself, Amaka.
Hi everyone. My name is Uzo Amaka. Actually, that's my full name. This is Shredda. So I am really happy to partake in this awesome program because previous months ago, I never believed that a day like this is going to come. So like she said, it's a very important exam. I mean, exit exam is something that is really, I don't know, it's really a very tough exam. So but like she said, we're going to make it very easy for you guys. So I am a mother of 4 children, and I was able to pull through. So I believe you are going to do the same. You will do even better than me. So just keep watching, okay? Just stay tuned.
So if she can do it, you can do it, and if we can do it, of course you can do it. So don't worry about it. Amaka, tell us that, are you an international student as well?
Sure, I am an international student.
Okay, so you can understand everything, right?
Absolutely.
That's great. And here I am with Gurpreet Singh. Hello.
Hi guys. So my name is Gurpreet Singh. So I came in Canada in 2017. So I did some different courses before. So just last year I decided to do the nursing because of the current scenarios. And in the first I was also a little excited about it, but when we take the course in the first semester and the second semester, we get to know that it's not easy. You have to put your full 100% to get passed through these exams and even the exit exam. So for me, I started studying for the exit exam before the reading week, and after the reading week, so before 2 or 3 weeks before the exit exam, so we start watching videos, we start doing the scenarios and everything, and the group studies as well.
Okay, that's great. So just for the reference, he came here in 2017. He got his PR, and after the residency, he decided to go in healthcare because it's a really amazing program to go in, because we always change lives of the people around us. So I think we are creating an impact, and nursing is not limited. It's amazing. You can explore. Absolutely. You can become RN, you can become nurse practitioner, you can go to med school. It's just endless. So I'm here with people. She has done her master's, he has done his studies. They have completely different backgrounds and they still chose to be doing nursing. So I think it's a really promising career to be in, and we are glad that I'm really glad that I'm sitting with them. I just came right after my high school and I'm sitting with them, and to learn and to experience from all of you, it's amazing. So I'm really thankful you guys are here, and let's get into the video. So our first segment is study preparation. So I'm gonna ask you guys that what were the resources that you used for this exam and what worked best for you? Starting from you, Gurpreet.
So I mainly used three sources for my exam. The first one is the Saunders book, and the second one is the Archer Review app, and the third one is YouTube videos. So how it works, so first I started studying from the Saunders book that you already have, and I go through it, the main topics and the baseline of the subjects, and after I get to know the Archer Review app, because I am the visual learner, so the Archer Review really helps me a lot. They have really good resources and the instructor over there, and for some topics that I cannot understand from Saunders or the Archer, I use the YouTube videos to study in more deep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're saying you cleared your concepts from these apps and these resources. Were there any other resources that you used for practicing the questions?
So there was one HESI a question that was provided by our school.
Okay.
So I try to do as many as possible in a day, but the most resources that help me is the Archer Review app that I would say.
And so for all the Fleming students, they were given a code called EAQ code from the teachers to practice the questions. Did you do that, and did that work for you?
I did not do that at much, but for some students it may work. So I would totally recommend it. Just give it a try. If it's best for you, then it's okay. If it's not best for you, then you guys can find the different sources online as well.
Yeah, well, I think it makes sense because everything learns differently. Like he said, he's a visual learner, right? So Archers and YouTube videos worked for him. So you need to find out what's the best way your brain is retaining the information, and then you go through it. And what about you, Amaka?
Where do I start from?
I know it's a lot, I know.
Okay, so for me, I used a lot of resources, yeah. So I'm gonna start the very first time we started our placement. I am Gurpreet, yeah, a very good friend. So he advised me, hey Amaka, you have to start reading on time, you know. So that really motivated me, and so he recommended Saunders. I'll never forget that textbook. And so immediately he ordered the textbook for me, and I opened it. Was really interesting and fun for me. You know why? Because as you're reading, you tend to understand the concept, right? So that helped me. And then after that, there were some practice questions. So I did that. Not just that, I didn't stop there. Then I also used Mosby textbook. So because why? Mosby is all about PN, like practical nursing, right? So not really something out of our scope. So that's why I loved Mosby. So Mosby was very good for me too. And then also I used the Quizlet. I used Quizlet because a friend of mine told me that it worked for her, so I tried that out, and basically it actually worked for me. Because since I thought about it and said, okay, you know what, this Evolve exam, they are the same people that are going to set it, and Quizlet and Evolve, they work hand in hand. So I just thought about it and I made use of that, and that really helped me. So I also tried the EAQ, right?
Yeah.
So I tried EAQ, but then most times when I open it, I see most things about RN. So that was always, discouraging me. So I didn't really use it. So like Gurpreet said, if you are the type that really understand EAQ, then go for it. That's the advice I'm going to give, because maybe for me it didn't work for me. It might work for you because some other person told me that EAQ worked for her, right? So that's basically all the resources I use.
Just give it a try.
Yeah, just give it a try, because I can't tell you don't use EAQ and then tomorrow then you see that somebody else will tell you, oh, EAQ worked for me, and then you feel, oh, I gave you something, just try it. I think that will be okay. So for me, what really worked for me was the Quizlet. I know it sounds really weird because a lot of
It
people
sounds
say,
silly.
yeah, it sounds silly and stupid and dumb.
Yeah.
But the honest truth, it worked for me because I can tell you for sure there are a lot of questions I saw during the exit exam, and also the cheat sheets. You know, the nursing. I'm trying to remember it. So it's a particular book that was written by a nurse. I think Nurse Christina or
Yeah,
something.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. So that particular one also was really helpful. So yeah, those
that's
worked for me. Yeah.
Thank you. So if I talk about myself, so how my brain works is that I clear the concepts first. So for that I use Saunders, of course. So Saunders PN book, you can buy it from Amazon. It's like $75-$80, something like that. So it's not so expensive. So I want you to narrow your focus. For example, buy Saunders and buy a Mosby question paper. It has 600 questions along with the rationals. So it's an amazing book for you. So if you just clear the concepts and then try the questions, then it makes more sense instead of just running behind the famous questions, because so many students I found they did that because they were like, oh, I don't have any more time, I'm out of time.
Yeah,
How can I? Like so many students in our class, they were just doing the questions and they were just reading the rationals because they found out that, okay, this is really late. But if you are even starting 100 days before the exam date, then start doing the concepts
First.
Exactly, there are 12 to 15 systems, and then we have like law and all that stuff. If you just clear your concepts, once you clear your concept and then you start doing the questions, then it makes more sense. That's what I did, and I think what's worked best for me, so I'm doing free promotion here. Archer's review, Archer's NCLEX review, it's for PN and for RPN both. So he introduced me with that, and they have videos, they have amazing videos, they have cheat sheets, they have notes, they have question bank, they have everything. So what I did, I bought it along with 2-3 friends of mine, and we contributed money for it. And I know that being a student really sucks because you have to pay for everything. And when I bought a Mosby question paper and I bought Saunders and everything, so I already have spent so much money, then I was like, okay, we have to buy this. But I bought it and it really worked for me. It worked wonders for me. So I think if you just narrow down your focus, just narrow it and just give yourself positive affirmations as well, that you know what, I'm doing my part and I'll ace it. Even though, like, I know you all are in stress, you all have this fear in your heart, like, trust me, I was crying before the exam because I was so tensed, like, so yeah, so it will be fine. So moving on to our second segment, which is strategy and time management. It's a big one. So how did you try to strategize everything? Because I know that we all are working, we have our jobs, we have our semester 4 exams continuously running parallelly, and then we had to revise everything, right? So how did you strategize your time? Because I want to ask her first, because she is a superwoman, like 4 kids, job, household, college, and everything. How did you manage?
And husband.
And a husband.
That's the most difficult part.
Oh my god. I know. Because for me, my own strategy, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened and what worked for me. Yeah, like she said, I have 4 kids, all with me. All of them are here in Canada with me. My husband, I have my job, I work part-time, and then I am a student, nursing student in Fleming. You know how crazy it is. So basically, the major strategy was starting on time. That was basically the major strategy. And I'll still call his name. Goprit gave me that idea, and that really worked for me. Yeah, so he said, you know what, Amaka, we're going to start at least 2 hours a day. Because you know why? We have a lot of other courses apart from the exit exam. Yeah. We have so many of them, and we're preparing for practical, the final practicum.
Oh yeah.
We are doing placements, we have learning plan, we have to, and you don't have to fail any of those courses. So what I thought to myself, I said, you know what, I am going to start on time to beat the anxiety. So that was what's majorly the strategy I used. Then number 2, my time management was key for me. So during the day, I was always busy going to work, taking care of the children, cooking, doing this, doing that, doing the chores and all of that. So when I read, mostly was in the night. So when the kids are already sleeping, I'm done with everything. I just come back home, have my little shower, and then I go to my table. I read. And then I sleep. I set my alarm again. I wake up 4 a.m. I do that every time.
Okay.
So that's the time management. It is key. You have to know what works for you, because some people they just decide to just sleep and you know what, I'm going to read, and then during the day you don't even have the time. But for me, I know during the day I will not achieve anything. So I made sure that time, once my alarm hits 4 a.m., I'm awake. You can't catch me sleeping. So that worked for me. I read from that 4 until maybe 10 or 9, and then I'm done. And then I achieve everything I am doing. So from that 10 o'clock, then I start preparing the children. I do this, I go to work, I go back, So that was my major strategy.
Wow. So like from what she said, it's clear that how important it is to be disciplined with yourself.
Exactly.
Nobody's seeing you, and you just need to promise yourself, and you need to be very disciplined that this is my goal. I need to study 2 hours a day, and I need to study, and I need to wake up at this time. So with everything in life, if you are strategizing everything, it's very important to have a disciplined plan. You have to have a plan to achieve a goal, right?
Yeah.
So it's amazing. So you said that you started studying 2 hours every day from the starting of 4th semester.
Yeah, from the very first day. For example, if today is 5th of May and we are starting a new semester, you are supposed to start immediately.
Yeah.
Do not wait and compile it. You know why? You're going to definitely get shot. In fact, anxiety is going to kill you.
Yeah,
and that
that's
is
true.
what makes a lot of students to fail. You know why? You start reading with fear. You have a lot of things to study. You have the whole of the semester work to cover, and then a bulky exit exam coming again your way.
Yeah.
Apart from that, you might even break down, fall sick, and so many other things.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why so
Anything
many
can
people-
happen to you,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Anything can happen. And then
Yeah.
because as she mentioned that we were having practical exam, we were having nursing skill lab, we have practical
And
nursing
lots of
theory.
things going on.
Everything goes parallel.
They come
And
together.
Everything come together, and then you are gonna think that okay, this week I'm having 2 exams, how I'm gonna do this. But the thing is that you have to give time equally.
Exactly.
Otherwise, if you fail in anything, that's it.
You can't go
That's it.
anywhere.
I don't want to fail
And
in
especially-
other courses.
Yeah.
And especially if you are an international student, hear me out. You can't afford to get failed. You just can't do that. So I think time management is so important. It's key for real. What about you? What did you do?
So for the preparation for the exit exam, I would recommend start as early as possible.
Absolutely.
So I would recommend start 3 months before the exam.
Yeah,
So and dedicate 2 hours minimum
every day.
for the exit exam, not for the other courses.
Exactly.
Just for the exit exam, 2 hours minimum in the day. And for the final week, you have to study 5 to 6 hours a day. Just
Yeah.
for the final
Yeah.
week to revise everything that you go through from last 3 months. You
Yeah.
have to revise that in 5 to 6 hours in 1 week.
Yeah.
And but if you are still getting late, so I would say just it's never too late.
It's
Absolutely.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If you're starting today,
Again, yeah.
starting today, you have to be consistent with yourself. Don't start study for 2 days and just leave the
Leave it.
studies,
No.
and after you after that you will get more anxious about it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
So if you thinking to start today, just start today.
Yeah.
So that was my strategy.
That's great.
And also just stick to one resource.
Yeah, narrow.
Just don't talk to so many people, because that may help for the other person, that may not help for
For
you.
you. Yeah.
So just stick to one resource, because we have the all like the Archer review or the Saunders. If you only go through Saunders, you will still gonna pass.
Yeah.
If you if you read whole the book,
Yeah.
you still gonna
Yeah,
pass.
like sometimes it's like for me, what happened, I bought the book and everything, but
But
it was
you-
really hard to read everything.
Yeah.
So that's why I was having like Archer's review in front of me, and then I was just reading, and I was just taking it from the Saunders, everything which was important. However, time management for me, as he said that you should start at least 3 months before. For me, I started 2 months ago. I left my job because I was having 2 jobs at that time. And the moment I paid my 5th semester fees, I was like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna take education leave from my work. I took 2 months leave. And the day I took the leave, until the day I have exit exam, I was studying every day. Like I was trying to like take one particular system, for example musculoskeletal, finish it, after that do pediatrics, after do pharmacology of that particular thing, and then do questions of
If
everything.
you don't understand, do it again.
Do it again. That's yeah, exactly.
Do it again.
Exactly. Because for me, like I didn't understood cardiac in one go. I had to go through to it like for 2 times and 3 times, and like the cardiac defects in
Even
pediatrics.
labor and delivery
labor
was
and
very
delivery.
hard
Yeah,
for us.
we struggled too much in that. And then the last week was so crucial, and we were just doing revision, and we were just doing the
Questions.
practice questions. So like I know it's really hard, and I know it sounds to be like a lot, but once you start it, that's it.
So
Starting is important.
absolutely, starting
Yeah.
is very important. So like she said, there are lots of resources. If you're not careful, you just get confused, right?
Yeah.
So but one thing you have to have in mind is all these books put together are just to test your critical ability. So they all ask you similar questions, and the PN exam is like scenario based questions. So you have to know, they want to know how you can apply your nursing skills, right? So if you're reading any resource, reading anything, don't feel that the same question is what you're going to see in exit exam. No.
Yeah.
That's what people always think. So when they see the first question, they don't see anything similar to what they have been practicing. They just get scared,
Yeah.
and that's it. So that is going to kill a lot of people. So what you have to put in mind is, look, these people are just trying to think how you take your decision as a nurse
Yeah.
in the nearest future when you become a nurse. They want to twist the question, they want to make it a little bit tricky just to know if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So just like Shredder said, pick a particular resource, be focused on them, make sure you cover the topics. It's just the same thing there.
Yeah.
So they want to know if you're able to take the decision at the
Or
right
not,
time.
yeah.
That's it.
So that's it for our second segment.
Yeah.
Our third segment is going to be on exam experience and what did you feel, and we are going to give you a quick review of how the questions were and what were the areas and what sort of questions came in our exam. So I think this section is going to be very helpful for everybody, right? So in our last segment, which is the most important segment of this video, I'm going to ask quick questions from these two guys. So how was the exam experience for you?
The exam experience, I can remember the morning of the exam when I got into the hall. That was the computer hall. I could see fear, anxiety in the faces of people. I walked in there, it was like we're going for a burial. Like I asked myself, oh my God, what's happening, right? So when I got into the hall, before entering the hall, yes, I was really tense, which is exactly what every other person felt. So, but when I entered there, I took a very deep breath, right? And then faced my exam and then started. So the exam, the experience, it was okay for me because I studied, I prepared. Yes, that's the honest truth. When I started my first question, I saw it as okay, yes. The second, the third, I wrote all the way down to 50 questions. I can tell you for sure that those questions, I knew them. So that's that boils down to what we talked about previously of how important it is to prepare on time. Because when you prepare on time, that confidence and everything is going to help you a lot. So from my experience, it was really, really awesome. I started well and then I relaxed. I didn't allow fear to grip me, because when you allow fear to grip you, my dear, you will definitely fumble, because those questions need you to think critically. They need your brain to be sound. They don't need you to be scared, because when you are scared, something something as easy as ABC, you can interpret the
Yeah.
question. So nursing questions are really, really dicey. You have to take your time and use your initiative, and then use the nursing initiative and put things together to answer the questions. So for me, there's a question that I can still remember vividly well. They said a nurse that is ambulating a patient on a hallway, and then all of a sudden she sees another resident on the floor. Then what will she do? Is she going to ask the UAP to go and pick up the resident, or is she going to leave the resident to the UAP and then go there to pick the resident up, or is she going to call for help?
What do you think?
What do you
Tell
think?
me in the comment section. Okay, so one thing that Amaka said, know your ABGs. I just can't put more pressure on this, that know your ABGs, guys. Airway, breathing, circulation.
Absolutely.
Know this.
Know your ABCs.
Know your ABCs.
Very
Absolutely.
important, yeah.
Very basics, but we always, like, it just jumps off from our mind and then we make silly mistakes.
Yeah.
Because there are so many priority-based
Yes.
questions.
Priority questions,
Wow.
interventions, priorities. Nursing priority was the main topic they were insisting. UAP, know your UAP. Pharmacology is not even that important. We got like hardly five questions.
Not even definitions.
Not even
They are not
definition.
going to ask
Exactly,
for definitions.
exactly.
So delegation.
Delegation.
Very
Exactly.
Scenario-based questions.
Scenario-based
Scenario-based
questions.
There were
Yeah.
questions of GTPL. And yeah, one more thing. There were 110 questions and we were given 2 hours and 40 minutes, which is a really good time. Take your time.
Take your time.
You don't have a train to catch. Take your time. Read the question 2-3 times. Imagine yourself if you are there, what is the best scenario you're gonna do? Because
Exactly.
when I was doing the question, there were like 4 options and they were really close. So what I did, I used the elimination, and there were 2 options which were so close.
Every time.
So close.
All the time.
Every time. And then you have to, because there is a very thin line between both of them, and you have to think critically.
Because they wanna say, are we the safe nurse to practice?
Exactly. They are trying to
So that's
judge you
their
on that.
whole point.
Exactly. So the questions I got were usually on that only. However, there were some really silly questions that tell us what was in which of these population is like multiple sclerosis most common, and there were options like high school boys, high school girls, and then like yeah, something like that. And I was like, oh my god, I never read that. Yeah, like nobody taught me that. Come on, how am I supposed to know that?
Middle school girls, high school girls,
Yeah,
middle
exactly.
school boys and
So
boys,
like there were silly questions like that as well, and yeah, they didn't told us that maths is gonna come in this, but there were maths questions, like 10 questions of maths.
Bring
And people
calculator.
Bring your calculator.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring your calculator, have a sheet and stay hydrated. Take a bottle. Like for me, every time I was stopping at a question, I was drinking water, I was taking deep breath, and I was looking around. And you know what will happen? People are gonna finish before you. Some people are gonna pass, some people are gonna fail. Don't look at them and don't
Ask them.
Don't ask them, and don't
Exactly.
think that okay, if this person can't do, how am I gonna pass? Don't demotivate yourself. Tell yourself that you know what, you have worked for this and you deserve to pass, and you will pass. How about
And take your full time.
take your time?
Yeah.
Can't
Take your
Yeah.
full 2 hours to complete the test.
take 2 hours 40 minutes.
Yeah.
The whole time, take the whole damn time, right? I was just looking at the time. There's a time clock over on the top of the exam, and once you move on the next question, you can't go
You
back.
can't go back, yeah.
So it's really important that one thing at a time. That's it. And yeah, one more thing that I did when I went inside. So I was very stressed about the electrolytes and the 1 levels. So I went inside, I took the sheet and I wrote the electrolytes like sodium ranges, magnesium ranges, my ABGs, and I wrote the things that I was confused. And even for GTPL, I took my whole time. I took G, gravidum, T,
There was only one question related to
yeah, and Neagle's rule as well.
Yeah.
Like there was one question.
I think about
Neagle's rule.
70 to 80 questions were related to UAP and prioritization.
Delegation,
For you,
yeah.
it was like that, but for me, like there were a lot of questions about delegation. No doubt. But there were questions about, like, for example, schizophrenia, mental health. Then there was insulin question, and I had pregnancy questions. I had second trimester woman, and you have to give her nutritional advice.
There are so many questions was related to education as well.
Patient education. Yeah, it's really important, and I think nobody tells you this during the nursing school, what exactly to emphasize on, because you have a lot to cover. But if you think that you know how to be a safe nurse, and then you get your answers, and that's what they want to ask you.
Yeah, think
they
of
only
what
test you on that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you safe to practice or not?
Exactly. So our final advice is that,
well, for me, the final advice I'm going to give to whoever that is watching me right now, our future student nurses or the currently practicing, nurses that are studying, or student nurses that are still in school. I will just tell you to just, once you get into the exam hall, just make sure you take your time. There's no award or trophy that's going to be given to the first person to finish the exam.
Yeah.
The time was given, it put there, like, I think it's almost 2 hours plus, right? 2 hours, almost
2.5.
2 hours, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. Yeah.
They put that time on purpose because they know you're supposed to think critically through each question.
Time is enough.
The time is enough. They know why they did that. So do not rush and say, oh, I want to impress. You're not impressing anybody. That exam is very, very important. Make sure you use every single time for each of those questions.
Yeah.
Then stay hydrated. Make sure you don't get scared. Don't be scared of whoever that stands up first. Like for me, during the exam, somebody close to me stood up. I was like, oh my God, I had to sit up again. I said, oh my God, does it mean this exam is hard or something? So just those things are distraction. Just take your mind off, and please don't forget, start on time. Yeah. Do not pile up things. Don't read. Don't let your books get too much, like content get too much. You're going to be confused. Yeah. So that's what I think I should advise you. So all the best.
Yeah, so I think Amaka covered most of the things. So I just want to say the start as soon as possible, and also just find your ways to studies, because some people can study from videos, some people can study from reading the books, and find your friends. Like some people like Amaka can self-study very well, but me and Shraddha, we study together. So if you are a group study person, just find your person who can study with you.
And to find the right person is very important. It's really important. Can't emphasize more on it. For me, I would say that believe in yourself, okay?
Yeah.
You got this. If you're watching this till here, that means you are really serious.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just 4 months.
Yeah.
It's just like you just need to dedicate yourself
4 months.
for a few months, and you just need to narrow your focus. And if I can do it, if we can do it, you can do it.
And then another important thing, just stay away from people that will always discourage you.
Yeah.
There are some sets of students, the only thing they talk about is, trying to put fear in you.
Yeah, exactly.
Anxiety, they try to raise fear. So just stay away from them. Stay close to positive people. Those are the kind of people that will help you. Right? Yeah. Like Gupri said, if you know that walking alone is going to help you, my dear, do that.
Exactly.
If you know that group study is the type that works, don't say because, Shredder, my friend, works in a group, let me join them.
Yeah,
no, if you're not benefiting from them,
just
why are you going there?
Find your way.
Find your way and study by yourself, and then you do it. So that's it. You got this.
You got this.
All the
and
best, guys.
Okay, in the end, what if you fail? Okay, I would not like you Still, I want to say this. If you fail, it's okay. It's completely normal. It's fine. It's 70% marks. It's not easy. And one piece of paper can't define you. And you will get at least 2 weeks for your second attempt of your exit exam. And dedicate yourself in those 2 weeks. Find where did you missed it. After submitting your exam, there is a button called See Your Rationals. If you fail the exam, go and see your rationals, see where did you missed it, see what were your mistakes, and when you prepare second time, work on those topics. My friends, they failed and they didn't solve the rationals, and apparently they don't know what they missed. Okay, so if you fail, go and see those rationals. You have 2 weeks, work on those mistakes, and it's fine. you're gonna be fine. So,
And
yeah.
I also want to say one thing at the end. I don't want to scare you guys, but exam was not easy. Just don't take it lightly.
Yeah, of course. Like, we are making this video, we are dedicating this time because we didn't had enough resources for us, and we would like you guys to have.
We don't have any resources.
We didn't had, like, we were clueless and we were having so many resources. We were
don't
just
even have any
chasing everything.
seniors too, because
Yeah, our
most of
seniors,
the
yeah.
seniors they already failed.
Yeah,
in the
our
first
seniors.
attempt. We don't have anybody to ask.
Our seniors, yeah.
Most of them failed the first
Oh
attempt.
God, oh God.
So for me,
Yeah.
what if you fail? Do not be hard on yourself.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do not be hard on yourself. I know it is not easy, yeah, because after reading all of those resources and they're asking you to write again, definitely you think
Oh,
twice.
yeah, exactly.
So just calm down. Like she said, reflect on what went wrong. What did I not do well?
Yeah.
What did I do well? How can I improve? You know, nursing journey is all about reflection.
Yeah.
So it's just the time to reflect. It's not the time to start crying. It's not the time to stop avoiding call. You now stop picking calls. You don't even know the call if that call is what is going to help you. Call people. Ask your colleagues, what did you do? How did you pass? Don't hide yourself, because I heard some people even want to commit suicide and all that.
Oh,
It
yeah.
will not help you. Just try, reflect on your weakness, go back to your rationales like she said, and make sure that particular thing that made you fail, am I going to get better in the next attempt?
For sure.
So go back. Do not say, oh, after reading everything, how do I start all over again? Start again. And that's why they gave you 2 weeks, and correct whatever mistake you've made, then you'll get it the second time.
Yeah.
Definitely. So if you like this video, go hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment, and if you have any problem, future nurses, follow me on Instagram, Shraddha Shali, or you can ask me any question. If you are struggling with books or anything, I can send you e-versions. You just have to send me a message on Instagram. I will try to help as much as I can, because I know how hard it is to be a
Yeah.
student, especially an international student, when you have so much in your plate.
Absolutely.
So I can try to help you as much as I can from my side. And thank you so much guys for watching, and thank you so
You're
much for coming.
welcome.
Thank
No
you.
worries.
Bye bye.
Thank you, guys.